You probably haven't noticed your feet today. Every step feels effortless. Your shoes soften every sharp edge below. Now imagine losing them forever. Every stone suddenly matters. Every thorn becomes a warning. One deep cut could end your journey. Ancient humans knew that feeling. Or maybe they didn't, because something impossible happened. Scientists proved they wore shoes, without finding a single one. For thousands of years, people imagined ancient humans barefoot. It seemed obvious. Leather rots, grass fibers disappear, wood crumbles into soil. If shoes existed, they vanished long ago. That should have ended the story. Instead, the ground kept a secret. Picture an ice age morning. The air burns your lungs. Frost cracks beneath each step. Your feet search for safe ground. One loose rock twists your ankle. The hunt suddenly becomes much harder. Survival begins with every step. Protection matters before food does. Think about the last time you stepped on gravel. You changed your stride instantly. Now imagine doing that all day, across frozen rivers, across thorny fields, across broken stone. It worked, until the landscape became even harsher. People traveled farther. They crossed places filled with sharp rocks. They hunted longer, but every extra mile punished bare feet. Something had to change. Nobody expected the answer, because nobody found an ancient shoe, not one. Researchers searched caves, they searched campsites, they searched frozen valleys. Almost nothing survived. Nature erased nearly everything. Rain softened leather, tiny bacteria consumed plant fibers, time finished the job. The evidence disappeared, or so everyone believed. Then human skeletons started telling another story. Not through words, through tiny changes hidden inside their feet. And this is where everything changes. Their toes became unexpectedly weaker. In 2005, anthropologist Eric Trinkhaus noticed something strange. Toe bones changed around 40,000 years ago. They became smaller, more delicate, less heavily used. That makes little sense barefoot. Toe muscles were constantly without shoes. Strong muscles usually leave stronger bones. These bones showed the opposite. Scientists reached a startling conclusion. Regular footwear reduces work for toe muscles. Over generations, bones become less robust. The shoes disappeared. The skeleton remembered them. It was like solving a murder. The weapon vanished. The wound remained. That single clue changed human history. But another discovery would push the story even deeper into the past. Most mysteries end with one answer. This one only became stranger. If people wore shoes 40,000 years ago, where were they? The answer wasn't waiting inside a cave. It was pressed into sand. Researchers studied ancient footprints along South Africa's coast. Some dated between 75,000 and 150,000 years ago. They looked unusual. The prints lacked the clear toe marks expected barefoot. Something covered the feet. But nobody wanted to guess. So researchers tested it. They built simple sandals from natural materials. Then they walked across similar beaches. The new tracks looked remarkably familiar. They matched the ancient footprints. If that idea is correct, everything shifts. Footwear could be far older than anyone imagined. Not thousands, tens of thousands, maybe over 100,000 years. Wrong. The oldest real shoe tells a completely different story. It comes from Armenia, inside the Arini 1 cave. A leather shoe rested in dry earth. It was stuffed with grass. Not for comfort, to help keep its shape. It dates back about 5,500 years. Think about that gap. Bones suggest shoes around 40,000 years ago. Footprints may suggest even older footwear. Yet the oldest surviving shoe is only 5,500 years old. More than 35,000 years simply vanished. Almost every early shoe returned to dirt. That feels impossible. Yet nature destroys leather with incredible speed. The greatest invention for your feet almost erased itself. Think about the last time you left old shoes outside. Now imagine leaving them there for 40,000 years. You wouldn't find sneakers. You wouldn't even find laces. You might not find anything at all. Ancient people probably wouldn't understand modern shoe shopping. One pair for running, another for hiking, another for the gym. They had one pair, if they were lucky. No size chart, no memory foam, no return policy. But jokes aside, here is what actually gets me. Every protected step changed human history. Shoes let people travel farther, they reduced painful injuries. They opened new hunting grounds, they helped families survive harsher landscapes, and they quietly changed the human body itself. Not through magic, through ordinary steps repeated across countless generations. Today, your shoes hide the ground from you. Ancient footwear did the same. The difference is simple: yours survived, theirs almost never did. In just 40,000 years, we went from stitched animal hide to high-performance running shoes. Think about the last time you tied your shoes before leaving home. Sometimes the greatest discoveries are never found, only remembered by the ground beneath our feet.